Hello, everyone out there, and welcome to another installment of Mise Watch. This is Andrew Walker, your host as always. Tonight we have a match between a top four match between Mike Harris on Pattern Rector. He is ranked 9th, and our 13th ranked player, who's his opponent, is Bryson Edward, and he is on what he calls LandTog. So if Rich Shay's out there, give a shout out because it's got Tog in it. Other than that, let's get to the match.
It's been weird because I made a bunch of changes to the list, and so I did my
Okay, you guys are good
match.
to go. It's
Cool.
best of
I
3.
am on a
Good luck, and I'll talk
0-6
to you at the end.
at this
And Mike has
point.
choice. Other than that, I'll talk to you at the end. Bye.
Later, Andrew.
Thank you.
All right, so let's see how the next hand does. Hmm. Yeah. I think I gotta send this one back too.
Okay.
Not how I like to start things, but that's what happened. It was actually surprisingly similar to the first hand, but much worse in ways. So it's like if the first one was on the fence, this one's kind of a no-brainer.
You got to make that same decision because it's like, now you're in the same position, but you're with one less card.
Right. Well, the ironic thing is it had not a difficult put one back decision.
Oh.
So it was kind of like looking at the same hand, but different in a worse way.
Well, that's the nice thing about a combo deck like yours, that if you have a combo piece in your hand, you're like, oh, okay, I figured it out.
Yeah. All right, let's see how this one does.
Yeah, if the winner of this plays against Stasis in the finals, it'll be like that, where you're like, hey, this hand doesn't have, I could just ship this for free.
All right, and now I officially regret mulliganing because that was a no-lander.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Yep, it happens. All right. All right, this one I'll keep. I will bottom these 3.
Yep.
And I will lead off with Llanowar Wastes. 19. Bird, go.
Draw for turn.
Sure.
Can play a Mox Diamond, pitch a Flooded Strand, and play a Weathered Wayfarer.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Draw. Oh, Cabal Therapy you?
Sure.
I will name... I'm going to name Meddling Mage.
You got Meddling Mage, Accumulated Knowledge, a Counterspell, a Psychotog, and a Gush.
Cool. And then I'll pass to you.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate the Weathered Wayfarer.
You got it.
Cards in hand is 2.
2.
Just going to take a quick peek at your list. I believe that's reasonable. Yeah. We'll grab a wasteland.
Sure.
And I will shoot your land.
Very good.
I'll pass turn.
Yep. All right. Windswept Teeth.
Sure.
Go ahead.
On top.
Okay.
Draw for turn. I'll activate the weather wayfarer.
You got it.
I'll get a flooded strand.
Sure.
Play the flooded strand as land for turn.
Sure.
I'm trying to decide if I'm fetching with the flooded strand or not.
All good.
I'll play it as land for turn.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Sure. Oh, look at that. Another Windswept Teeth. Go ahead.
On top.
Mhm.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
Play land for turn.
Mhm.
Play Mother of Runes.
Sure.
Swing for 1.
18.
Pass turn.
Sure. I'll pass to you.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
I'll crack the flooded strand.
Sure.
Activate Weather Wayfarer with it on the stack.
Mhm.
So I'll go get 2 lands. Play the wasteland as land for turn.
Sure.
Go to 18. And I'll swing in with the Mother of Runes.
17.
Pass turn.
We'll crack both Heaths. Going to 15.
Correct.
Forest. And plains.
Yep.
Cast the Wall of Roots.
I'll run out a counter spell on the Wall of Roots.
Sure. Go ahead.
And tap.
Mhm.
Draw protect.
Sure.
I'll swing in with the team.
13.
Cast a Psychotalk.
Sure.
After that, I will pass turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Mesmeric Fiend.
Yep. I will respond with a Gush.
Sure.
You see Accumulated Knowledge, a Psychotalk, Counterspell, Exalted Angel, 2 Islands, a Mother of Runes, and a Meddling Mage.
I'll take the mage. And you can go.
All right, it's just way up there by this dice.
Oh, good.
All right, you are at 13.
Yes.
Draw for turn. I'll give the Psychotalk protection from black until end of turn.
Sure.
I'll activate my Weathered Wayfarer.
Sure.
Get a Dromar's Cavern.
Cool.
I'll play Dromar's Cavern as land for turn, picking up the Wasteland.
Okay.
I will swing a Psychotalk.
Yep. No box.
Yep.
Since
I
I have
will.
no legal blockers.
I have 9 cards in hand and 6 in graveyard, so I will pump 1,
Yeah, you got it.
2, 3. Yeah, I've got like 19 damage or so.
Yeah. Yeah, in retrospect, definitely should have kept that first hand.
Yeah, it's bad luck. I know I had to go. I was thinking about the line. I was like, okay, if he draws a land and plays pattern, then you can sack your bird and then you can go get the iridescent drake, but then you're stuck there. And I was like, I think I can just go for lethal next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, the first hand was like 2 lands, a wall of roots, and fully 3 Academy Rectors. And I was like, no sack outlets, like I guess there's a decent chance I draw it, but I was just more thinking like if he gets a lucky mage naming Rector, like I'm just screwed. Just didn't sound worth taking the gamble when it's at 7.
Yeah.
And then the next hand was just Wall of Roots pattern, all lands.
Oh no.
And it was like, that's a similar problem, but so much worse. And then the following was just no lands. Can't keep that. So unfortunate mulligan situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully now that I've gotten 4 bad hands out of the way, it'll be all good ones from here on out. All right, I will take the play.
Sure. Sorry, I'm just wrapping up my sideboarding.
All good. Well, I hope I won't take too long with mulligans.
Me too.
All right, yeah, this one I'll keep.
I think Premodern is a decently different format with open deck list. Like watching the difference between like a known Cabal Therapy on one,
Oh, yeah.
known Meddling Mage on one. Like,
Yeah.
they're so much better.
And Therapy and Meddling Mage are just such key cards in this format.
And then they get better.
Yep.
All right, here we go. I'll look at my first 7.
Cool.
I'll keep this.
All right. I'll lead off with Windswept Heath. Go to 19. I'll get a forest, then play a bird and say go.
Draw for turn. Play an island, play a Phyrexian Furnace,
Sure.
and I will remove your Windswept Heath from your
You
graveyard.
got it.
I'll pass turn after that.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Yep.
planes. Survival?
And survival resolves.
Your turn.
Draw for turn. Play a flooded strand.
Mhm.
Fetch.
Sure.
Get a planes. Play a meddling mage.
Mage resolves. What would you like to name?
I'll name Rector.
Rector? Sure.
And I'll move the card from your graveyard.
Uh,
Oh,
it's
there's nothing in your graveyard.
already removed.
Sorry. Pass turn after that.
End of your turn?
Yep.
I'll activate survival pitching a carrion feeder.
Sure.
I get squee.
Yep. I'll go ahead and remove the carrion feeder after
Sure.
that. Something tells me you have removal for my furnace.
Untap. Draw. Caves. I'll activate pitching a Rector.
Okay.
Get a G2 Slinger.
Mm-hmm.
Cast it targeting the mage.
Mage would die.
And I will pass to you.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
I'll play a second Phyrexian Furnace.
Sure.
I'll use the new one to remove your Academy Rector.
Sure.
Pass turn after that.
Untap. Cards in hand.
5.
Yeah, I'll let Singer die.
Sure.
Drop. Another Windswept Heath. Crack. The forest.
Mm-hmm.
Play a Rector.
Yep. Rector resolves.
Pass to you.
End of turn, I'll exile the bottom card.
Or just the one.
Yeah, I already used one of them.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yep.
You're good.
Draw for turn. I'll cast a Portent targeting myself.
Sure.
I'll keep those on top.
Okay.
Play a wasteland as land for turn.
Sure.
I'll pass turn.
Cards in hand?
4 cards in hand.
4 cards in hand. End of your turn, I'll activate survival, pitching a Volrath Shapeshifter.
Okay.
Get a carrion feeder.
Yep.
Go to my turn. Upkeep.
I'll just go ahead and tap the furnaces to remove the bottom 2 cards of your graveyard.
Sure.
And then, so can I clarify a ruling? If
Yeah.
Academy Rector is not in the graveyard, you can't exile it and you don't get the
Correct. No trigger.
Okay. I've read about that, but I wasn't sure that that's how that worked.
Yes, that is how that works.
Okay. Then I will pass to your turn.
It's my upkeep. You can draw your card for Portent.
Oh, thank you. You're just waiting for me to remember that I draw a card.
Yep.
I also focused on the furnaces, putting up that interaction.
All good. That's how we do it here in Premodern. Draw my card.
Yes.
I'll activate survival, pitching squee.
Sure.
Get a Mesmeric Fiend.
Yep.
Cast the Carrion Feeder.
Yep. That resolves.
Take a point. 17. Cast a Mesmeric Fiend.
That resolves. You see an Adhikar Waste, swords, 2 Psychotogs, and a Cataclysm.
I will take the swords. I will sacrifice the Academy Rector. Maybe I won't. First, I'll attack you with the Rector.
Sure. 19.
Then I will sack it to Carrion Feeder.
That's fine. I'll sack one of the furnaces to exile it.
Yep.
And draw a card.
Sure. Past you.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Play a Mox Diamond.
Sure.
Pitch the Attica Waste.
Mhm.
Play the Psychotog.
Sure.
Remove the bottom card of your graveyard from the game.
Goodbye, Squee. I worked so hard to make that not happen.
And I will pass turn after that.
Into your turn. I'll activate Survival, pitching a Karmic Guide.
Sure.
I get another Rector.
Sure.
Good, my turn. Tap.
Yep.
Drop. I'll Cabal Therapy you.
Okay.
I'll name Cataclysm.
Yeah, it's a good draw. You see a Cataclysm and an island.
Cool.
It's a really good draw there.
Play the Academy Rector.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll sack it to the Carrion Feeder.
I'll sack the Furnace to exile it.
Your turn.
Draw a card.
Mhm.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
No cards in hand. Carrion Feeder is a 3/3.
Yes. It cannot block.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Play a Meddling Mage.
Sure.
I'm just going to switch the two Meddling Mages because I'm going to name Rector again.
Sounds good.
Pass turn.
Tap. Draw. Past you.
At the end of turn. Oh, Swords to Plowshares and the Mesmeric Fiend.
I go to 18.
And I get the other swords back.
Yes.
Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll swing with my Psychotog.
You have 4 in hand.
4 in hand.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in graveyard.
Yep.
I will take it.
Okay.
Going to 17.
Yep. God, I could have used my meddling mage. I'll play a second Psychotog.
Sure.
Pass turn after that.
All right. Drop. I'll therapy again.
And we'll Swords to Plowshares the Carrion Feeder.
Sure. I go back to 20.
Okay. You see Island. Sorry, what do you name?
Yeah. I mean, I saw that it was a city, so I was
Yeah.
probably just going to name like swords again, or
No matter what, it doesn't
or
matter.
something. Exactly. And I'll pass to you.
I'll swing in with the team for 4.
No bucks.
Take the 4. Put you at 16.
16.
Second main, I'll cast an Engineered Plague.
Sure.
1 card in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I will name Bird.
All right.
The Birds of Paradise.
He's dead.
And then I'll Wasteland you off black.
Sure.
Go ahead.
End of your turn. I'll activate Survival Pitching Carrion Feeder.
Sure.
Get a Wall Roots.
Yep.
Untap. Keep it draw. Play the wall.
Yep.
I'll say go.
Cast another Meddling Mage.
Sure.
I think it's got to be on pattern. We haven't seen one.
Sounds good.
And then I swing in with the team. 4.
I will block the mage.
Take 2.
14.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
attack with everyone. 3 cards in hand, and I'll count the graveyard for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in graveyard.
3 in hand, you said?
Yep, 1 unknown, 2 known.
Flash in a call or the call?
Sure.
I'll block the mage that is naming. Guess I gotta take my chances. I'll block the one that's naming pattern. And I'll block the one that's naming Rector with the wall.
Sure. I will exile 1, 2, 3 cards from my graveyard.
Okay.
Hit you for 5 total. To bring you to 9.
Okay.
Mage dies.
Sorry, how many did you exile?
6 cards, 3 buffs.
6 cards. Okay.
These 6.
Cool.
And then I will pass turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Reflecting pool, go.
I'll swing with the team again. Yes, I will swing with the team.
Yeah.
4 in
Block the
hand.
mage.
Okay. 1, 2.
Got enough.
1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I do have enough.
Okay. Good games.
3 and then exile. I can keep 1 in hand. Good games.
Yeah, I had to take my chances on you not finding the furnace, so I didn't bring in the Octavi.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, there's too many things I could bring in, and really not much to cut from this deck.
Yeah.
So I kind of just figured the best bet was to bring in and just hope that I draw the part of my deck I want to see and you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's right. I was looking at your lineup, your list, and I was like, you've got to, like, Cabal Therapy is your catch-all tool, just as Meddling Mage is my catch-all tool. And I thought
Yeah,
that you
and the
might
funny
bring
thing
in
is I drew a third one there at the end. And it was like, not when I need them. Like early, those would have been great. But
yeah,
not
throw in-
late when your hand is full of lands and you're just able to top deck play whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I even only brought in just Miser's copies of the Swords and Fiend.
Yeah. P2 makes a lot of sense. Duress Swords makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I drew that last turn. I was gonna put it on zombie because I think that really locks you out.
Yeah. If you make it so that the feeder doesn't. No, that was absolutely the right call though, taking out the bird, because my only possible out there with the 2 mages was I was going to search up an Achroma, pitch it, and find the other Karmic Guide.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was planning on doing. And then you took me off my mana, and it was like, well, it's going to take a miracle for that to happen now.
Yeah, I debated on that one for a while, honestly, on whether to name zombie and go for the lock. And I was like, I think you having access to a sack outlet and a creature in play that if you just top deck a way to remove and then get pattern onto
Right.
it was the scary line. So just removing you off the colored mana.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was definitely a good call.
Did you bring in Xantid Swarm?
No, because that was another thing that I kind of figured if I bring it in, I'm probably cutting something that is more important
Yeah.
to a possible line I might want. Because like the problem with this deck is
Yeah.
like I love it. It's a really fun combo, and it does that thing that I love where it's kind of like multiple really easy to pull off combos. I mean, complex and difficult if you don't know what you're doing, but easy in terms of what's required of you. Like survival, you can basically just find the combo off of that given enough time and mana. But the problem is the deck is built in such a way that there's almost nothing from the 60 that you ever want to cut.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you start taking out, like I took out ESG and Wall of Roots, and it's like even those you want the Wall of Roots because you need another creature to sack once you get pattern going.
Yeah.
And so like even that is bad enough, and then like on top of that it's like, okay, do I want multiple fiends? Do I want the swarms? If so, am I taking out like the shapeshifter, which makes it so I can't do certain lines? Am I taking out the body snatcher, which means maybe I get to the combo, but I'm kind of screwed because I needed the snatcher? Do I take out a chroma and just hope I don't need that line? Do I take out, there are so many things you could take out, and all of them could bite you.
Yeah. It seems really tight. I watched geez, I forgot his name. He's like a famous, he's like one of the more famous YouTube streamers, and he was playing it like a year and a half ago. And I looked at his deck and I looked at your deck and I was like, your deck is much more lean and like cleaner on every single way. But then I think you have the same problem that I have, which is I really struggle to decide take out cards. If I can't take out Cataclysm, I'm like, I don't know what comes out. Like your deck is easy because there's no removal, so I can take out the Mother of Runes. But against like a mid-range deck, I'm like, okay, I can cut a Portent for 1 Phyrexian Furnace. We got our sideboard spot.
And you're like, I don't want to cut the portents because that's what I want to see in every opening hand.
I know. But I'm like, hey, you know what? I got to cut something. Cantrip for cantrip. It's the only thing I can think of. I can't take out a Mox. I can't take out like Cataclysm against some decks. I can't take out swords against some decks. Like it's the nice thing about playing a deck that has a bunch of good cards is that you don't want to take out the counter spell.
Bryson, we had one of your.
I've long said that I kind of feel like learning to sideboard is the level up for like every deck, because it's like building the 60 is what everybody focuses on.
Yeah.
But the majority of your games are going to be post sideboard.
Yeah.
So you really got to understand the sideboarding.
Yeah. Thank you for the match, and thanks for the advice that you're chatting with me about on like the list as I continue to refine it.
Absolutely. Yeah. That was kind of one of my advice.
Bryson, we had one of the guys in the chat says you're one of the locals in his area. Random guy 1017. So that doesn't help me on naming, but he just mentioned that you've been tweaking the deck for quite some time. Yeah, I guess where you located for the crew, because I can't think of where you'd mentioned.
I'm at the To the Table shop, the Benson shop, in Charlotte.
Okay.
Charlotte, like Premodern hub. He got me into it. We've been coming to Friday Night Magic, and
it says you've been tweaking this for a while.
Sorry, what?
He said you had been tweaking it for a while, trying to optimize it,
yeah.
which everybody does.
I started off on Impulses, and I had Core Havens and 23 lands and no Mother of Runes, and then I kept getting flooded, and so eventually I found the sweet spot of 20 lands and only 2 Wastelands, which has been like actually just, if you're trying to get the 3rd Wasteland, you've already usually won that game, in my opinion. Like that's like my critique that I have of the Terrageddon list. Like you probably don't need all the Wastelands. You can probably not end up with those double Wasteland mulligan hands. So it's come together. It's much better than it was. I added Shadow Mage Infiltrator because Tokoya played really well last month, and I do not like the card at all. It's come out like most matchups basically every single time. I've not gotten I don't think in this monthly, I don't think I've drawn a single card from it. And then
Let's see.
added
Is there any
Southwest
questions
Policy.
from the chat? I guess it wasn't
Let's
that
see.
interesting.
There was
of
24 people watching for quite a while, so that was unexpected for this hour. Must be West
Sorry,
Coasters out
sorry we
there.
couldn't put on more of a show.
I posted it to our shop Discord. They were all helping me sideboard against you, Mike. Like they were all we were like
No,
discussing all
I
the
was
sideboard
talking to
options.
the Feb Cabal as well, and they felt the way I did. It was like every single thing was like, I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, maybe you kind of want all of this, and you kind of can't put it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sanded
So-
Storm is so good though. That's like the one card I'm like scared to see it. It means that I don't put in all my removal.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing was I didn't take my own advice because like I normally do try and understand the sideboard, but like this deck is so complicated. I spent all my time just focusing on the combo and like trying to understand it. So then when it came time for the signups, it was like, oh wait, February is the short month. The 28th means we have to sign up like now.
Yep.
And so then I like posted like just a rough draft of the sideboard, and it was like, I don't know. Like those are all good sideboard cards, but
Yeah.
do they work with this deck? Like who knows? And so I was just kind of like, I'll just roll with it and see if it ends up biting me or not. So I think if I do want to keep playing this deck, I definitely need to take that advice and like figure out the sideboard plan for the different matchups and like what truly is safe to come out, because my gut instinct is the best way to approach something like this is to like put very specific sideboard cards, like not the broad-based things like naturalizes and
Yeah.
stuff, like not things that you want for like most of the meta.
Yeah.
And instead put something that's like a hoser to a very specific deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of things you can play around with the collection of cards you have. Like, I mean, even as we saw in this matchup, this last game, I had both Phyrexian Furnaces, and you successfully played around them. Like, they got a lot of value, but you still ended up with a survival in play with creatures that you were cycling that I was having to remove.
Yeah.
And like an observation there is that like survival is a really good card, and even if you're just turning in a combo deck, you're turning a Birds of Paradise into a combo piece that must be removed. That's still like better than most cards in Premodern.
Absolutely. You heard it here first, people. Survival of the Fittest is a good card.
Shocking. Well, I guess that's about it. Your opponents will be either Fernando on Stasis or Jared on Rifter.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Rifter's a hard matchup. It just is so tiring because if Lightning Rift hits the battlefield, I can't do anything. Like all my creatures are 1/1s or 2/2s. But also if Cataclysm hits the battlefield, then they can't. I don't have to worry about them counterspelling it. I shouldn't give away my strategy, but that's it's just hey,
yeah, those both sound kind of tough.
Yep. Well, thanks for letting me stream, guys, and thanks for viewers for staying up with us.
All right, good games,
you,
Bryson.
Take care,
Good luck
guys.
on the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.